In response to the question you are about to ask, why, yes, it is a world gone mad. In a 9-0 decision earlier this year, the U.S. Supreme Court gave leave for a pro-life lobby group, the Susan B. Anthony List, to present a case to have an Ohio law struck down. Which law, you ask? Why, the Ohio law that prohibits lying in advertising. Presumably the group, which launched a controversial billboard campaign against a Democratic candidate, will argue that confining their message to the truth would trample their right to free speech.
Stephen Harper, he's gone too far.
Let's assume for the sake of argument that attack ads work. At least in the say anything now, we'll worry about it later climate of an election campaign.
But does he have the judgment?
But there's a high cost. Not just to the institution of politics, but to all of advertising as well. Because just as a convoy is only as fast as its slowest ship, the entire ad industry tends to be judged by its seediest practitioners. And without a doubt, the alpha beasts among advertising bottom feeders are political attack ads. They use minor key music, jarring audio punctuation, bleak high-contrast imagery, and they wantonly mispronounce names like Iran.
Supports Iran's nuclear ambitions and calls President Obama an honest man who really wants to change much for the better. Even Fidel Castro once called Obama the most progressive candidate to the U.S. presidency. Chavez, Putin, Castro, Obama secured the dictator vote. Does he have yours?
Worst of all, they're the only category of advertisers licensed to lie.
A big win tonight for the pro-life movement.
Stateside court challenges, such as the one pending in Ohio, ensure that campaign ads remain unfettered by the niceties that bind the rest of the world's marketers. And in Canada, land of clean air, fair play, and 5-pin bowling? Surely Ad Standards Canada isn't afraid of ruffling political feathers by making political ads play by the same rules as everyone else, right? Wrong. And don't call them Shirley. The Ad Standards section on political ads begins with promise. Canadians, it says, should expect election advertising to adhere to high standards. But then comes the dreaded H word. However, it says, it is not intended that the code govern or restrict the free expression of public opinion or ideas through political advertising or election advertising, which are excluded from the application of this code. Put another way, don't expect campaign ads to have to play by the rules anytime soon.
Rules! In a knife fight, no rules!
Leaving the rest of the marketing world to take one for the team.
1, 2, 3, go!
Attack ads mar the image of advertising, not just because they do to the truth what clowns do to long, skinny balloons, but also, especially, because they treat the viewer like an idiot.
Not so great.
So maybe, just maybe, the next step is up to us.
Hardworking marketers build bridges with Canadians while every 4 years the auto-weenies tear them down, putting Mr. and Ms. Canada on a bullet train to Doofusville. But now there's a new sheriff in town. Us. Join the fight and together let's swift-boat political attack ads.
I'm Mike Tennant, and oh yeah, I approve this message.